gosh, cold approaching, I'm a pussy, I'm so scared. Oh, I hate the big city, I hate blah, 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 blah. If you aren't able to sell yourself to women, you're not gonna be able to sell yourself to random people. There's no magic line, there's no secret sauce. I'm never hiring a virgin ever again. See, here's the deal. I've made money in multiple industries. I started with digital products online, sold physical products, sold insurance, pest control, car detailing. And it's not because one industry was magic or anything. It's because winners win. If I'm a closer, I can sell anything. I'm probably the only guy in the door-to-door space who will tell you that my industry is not the magic. Oh, well, no, car detailing is the only way to make money. Like, come sell with me. You'll never make money in solar. If you know how to sell, no matter what industry you're in, you will make money. If you suck at sales, no matter what industry you're in, you will not make money. Simple as that. And so it's the same thing whenever you're picking up a girl, you're essentially selling her on yourself, right? And so if you're unable, obviously religion aside, if you're unable to get laid, if you're unable to pick up women, you're unable to sell yourself on a stranger. Well, what is sales? It's walking up to random people, selling yourself alongside your company and your product, yes. But if you look like shit, if they don't trust you, no matter how good your product or your service or your company may be, they need to trust you as well. But if you're not able to sell yourself to women, how are you going to be able to sell yourself to other random strangers? It's the exact same thing. The first couple times you do it, your knees are shaking, you're like, oh my gosh, cold approaching, I'm a pussy, I'm so scared. And then after your fourth or fifth door, you start realizing, okay, I can have a conversation without shaking now. Okay, and then after 10, 20, 30 doors, I can get through the pitch now and actually like say the words properly and not get thrown off when they say other stuff. Knock on 50 more doors. Oh, okay, now I'm able to actually have a conversation with this person. I'm able to, be a human and have a conversation here. It's the same thing with picking up women. First time you do it, you're scared, you're nervous, you're shaking because Disney told us that boys are pussies and basically put that in our head. Then the 10th time, you're like, okay, I'm kind of getting my shit together. I'm able to, say my little line or whatever and open my phone to the contacts app without trembling, right? And then you do it 30, 40, 50 more times. Think about the frame of the veteran. If something happens one time, two times, it's a big deal. If something happens over and over, who cares? If you live in, the middle of nowhere where there's never any traffic and you get stuck in traffic, you're pissed off. Oh, I hate the big city. I hate blah, 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 blah. Oh, the traffic's so bad. Whereas if you live in the big city, if you live in LA, for example, oh my gosh, only 4 hours of traffic this morning? Hell yeah, it's a light day. You're not worried about it. You're not upset about it because it's expected, right? And so when you're able to do something multiple times over and over and over, you're a veteran at that thing, and the fear, the jitters, the frustration of, oh my gosh, what's going on? It's gone. You're experienced, you know what you're doing. You're able to walk up to a total stranger, have a conversation, and essentially make them like you. You're selling yourself to a stranger. Whenever you're picking up girls, there's not one magic line or one magic approach that changes everything. You're simply selling yourself to them. Your job is to go in, use that charisma, make a really good first impression, and then make a really bad last impression and get your name all over their friends group chat. If you aren't able to sell yourself to women, you're not going to be able to sell yourself to random people. And a big part of that is just charisma. The reason that I was able to do pretty well with women when I was younger, the reason that I'm able to sell $1 million in the last 12 months is because of my energy. Everybody I talk to, I'm upbeat, I'm happy, I'm positive. I'm probably saying some dumb shit along the way, but I'm happy, and that's contagious. People like happy people. I had that positive energy, I had that charisma to get my customers on the hook, make them feel comfortable, lower the buying temperature, then hit them with the right hook and take their credit cards. But at the end of the day, I have a lot of clever little one-liners that I use, and I do think that they benefit my sales quite a bit. But the reason that they work isn't just the words, it's the tonality that comes behind them. So one of my go-tos when I'm racking is, awesome, yeah, have you heard of me before? DN, detail, okay, gotcha. Just to show you, this is me right here, 4.9 stars, however many reviews. Your neighbors seem to like me, okay? Humphrey, he's a tough cookie, but even he still puts up with me. That's how good I do. But I know you're not gonna be my first bad review. So if you could just, and then I go into a price drop if they leave the review. And I hear reps send me voice memos of them using the line, and they just go into, yeah, all your neighbors like me. This guy fucking hates me, but leave me a Google review. And it's just like, it's so weird. It throws it off because it's all about the delivery. It's all about the tonality. Joking about Humphrey, the tough cookie, but even he puts up with me. That's how good I am. It still frames me as a positive. Whenever I go in, most people like me. This guy hates my guts. Would you leave me a Google? It's just like really random, throws them off, and it makes you look negative. because you're not providing context, you're not joking, you're not raising your voice on the humor. If you say things with a monotone voice, this is very boring. No one really gives a shit what I'm saying right now. Whereas if I'm able to put that energy into it, I'm able to move my voice up when I'm building rapport, able to end on a down tone when I'm being very confident and putting my point across, and even adding in a little chuckle, as fake as it may be, whenever I'm building that rapport. And the last thing I'll go over is people trust good-looking people. No matter what you fat-ass body-positive people want to say, people trust good-looking people. Again, people want to be people like people who they want to be like. There's got to be a better way to say that. Drop it in the comments if there's a better way for me to reword that, because that's like the 6th time I've got my tongue twisted. People like people who they want to be like. Boom. So just making sure you look decent, you're able to, present yourself well on the doors. You don't have to be a mega chat. I'm not going to push the whole fucking maxing whatever agenda. I'm genuinely just saying, if you're a solid 6, a solid 7, if you are clean shaven, your hair looks decent, and you brush your teeth and don't have acne all over the place, you don't even have to be super in shape. Just don't be obese. Again, people trust good-looking people. And at the end of the day, especially in car detailing, for example, most people's second most valuable asset is their car. Like, that is their second most valuable thing that they own. And they're not going to trust that with someone. If they can't even take care of yourself, how are you supposed to take care of my prized possessions? Whereas if you're in good shape, you're happy, charismatic, clean shaven, you look good. Oh, he's taking care of himself. He's probably taking care of his stuff, so I trust him to take care of my stuff as well. It's all about safety. I'm not going to trust a random person with my second most valuable asset if I don't trust them. And so I'll tell you about probably the best $40 I've spent in my entire life. I had a new rep come in pretty recently. He's a pretty bigger guy for sure. He's probably 6'3", 6'4", and he probably has a good 200 pounds on me. I'll be totally level with you there. And even then, beyond that, he came in with a piercing above his eye, a blue septum piercing, and like the greasiest, biggest afro that I've seen in my life. Decker, why the fuck would you hire this guy? I know. Talk to the recruiter who's no longer with us. But anyways, this guy was on my team now, and we got to make things work. And so the best $40 I spent was just getting him a haircut. We went in, got him clean shaven, got rid of all the little scruff, shaved down his big messy afro down to just like a clean shaven cut, and then took his little bullshit piercings out. Even though he was still overweight, he was able to still be a slightly below average rep rather than just total dog shit. If you can't be trusted to keep up yourself and take care of yourself, how the hell are you supposed to be trusted to take care of someone else's stuff? At the end of the day, odds are this is one of their most valuable assets. You're asking them to trust you with their car and their credit card too. Give them the keys. There's a lot of pressure that you're putting on this client to trust you. Think about it this way. If you're a bad bitch, whose dick do you want? The fat ass dude with the blue septum piercing or the fucking Chad? If you want to bang more white girls, I got buddies in Arizona. You can go stay with them for a month, get some STDs, and then come out here and close to pay for your medical bills. But at the end of the day, you can be confident both in your ability on the doors, closing deals, and in the bedroom, opening legs. If you want to get more confident and filthy rich in the process, shoot me a text, 817-600-0337. I can send you over some resources that help me and my crew not only get in shape, but also take home $393,000 last month.